going to show you the actionable steps and tactics to grow a real following fast. How you can do this even if you have 0 followers right now. I know that's actually crazy. And the most up-to-date hashtag strategy that will actually kind of surprise you. I remember starting out on Instagram and just being completely lost, probably like you are, because it seemed like the only thing that we do or could do is that you could make a post, right? An image. You could do stories. Eventually you could do reels. And obviously now you can do like highlights up there for the occasional person who would look at your actual highlights. But after doing research, testing, and diving deeper, there were actually really several factors that helped grow accounts. And to be honest, Instagram is extremely saturated, and one could even argue that it's harder to grow organically right now. And that's true if you're doing the same thing that I was doing and everyone else was too. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about here is the Super Bowl, but no, more specifically. So if you go down to the magnifying glass here, you're gonna see what you are actually looking at or what you're engaging with. Now, this is obviously recently, and this is my own personal account. So as you can see here, there's a lot of stuff from the Chiefs. They just won the Super Bowl, and I'm a Chiefs fan. Please continue to watch the content if you love or hate the Chiefs. I promise this will be relevant for you. What I need you to do, though, is treat your business account like a business account, not like a personal one. So go through here, and I want you to actually go to your profile and get rid of all the people that you are following on your business page who are not related to your business. If you're a clothing brand, you should be liking and engaging with other clothing brands. The only thing you should see here are clothing brands. As you can see, I've been engaging with the Chiefs. That's all I really have here is Chiefs content, and then obviously some motivational stuff from Kobe. Shout out, RIP. You should be focused on creating content here and only here within your niche. That way you can see what's actually happening within your space. Now, this also means do not go and like and comment or save content for other people as well. And to get your feed to look like this, spend the next 3 to 4 days engaging with only clothing brands or other people in the boutique space or streetwear space, and then liking their comment and saving their post, and then this Discover page will start to look exactly how it should be. One of the things that you'll be able to do is you'll be able to go and find trending audio. So when you're on the Discover page, you can do that through like clicking on here. If you can find if you see this like Real McCoy down here, it actually doesn't have a trending sound. Otherwise it'd be an arrow up there. So I'm gonna go over to Reels. Let's see what kind of Reels we have here. Here we go. So this one has a little up arrow. It says trending audio. So you can actually click on that. And then over here, you can click on the button that says trending up at the top, right below Dad Pack, and it will show you all the trending audio that's happening right now. So Still in Love, ATM Love, NFL on Fox. I wanna find ones that are about 50, 60,000 reels or less and jump on those before other people. And so it'll tell you all the trending audio that's going on for the day, and you can either use it or save it. Now, one thing I want you to make sure that you do is save these for the future, because a lot of times what people will do is they'll create videos and then they will go and find the audio. What I want you to do is actually a little bit of the opposite. Go find the audio and then create the video for it. It's much easier for you to play the song. For example, I can't play this song because it's Usher, but like, I can't listen to the audio here, but you can download the audio or go find that audio file and you can put it on something else, whether you use a video editing software. That's probably what I would do. Then you can go shoot your video to that audio, or at the worst case, what you could do is get another person who's a friend, play the song, and then they record it, and then you could just add that video from your phone or airdrop it to yourself or send it to yourself and then upload the content to be matching the audio. And now it will be a little bit more work, but it will do so much better than if you just went in here and be like,
oh, I got this video of my dog, let me just put it here, or this is my video of my dog wearing my clothes or whatever, and then here, let me put Pretty Girls or Usher to this.
It doesn't make sense. Go the other way around. It's a little bonus tip to make you a little bit better. Most people mess up when they're trying to grow their Instagram account. When Instagram drops a new feature, they're going to give a lot of reach for those who are trying those features that they want to push right now. So for example, there are a new thing, and I'm going to talk about it here in a second. It's kind of a little preview. There's a new tool within the caption section that you could use if you have it available to you that you should be using that will give you even more reach. So as soon as you notice a new feature or a change within your Instagram account, take advantage and go use that right away, because the wave is typically short-lived. Obviously, if something takes off like Reels, you can ride the wave a little bit longer. But for example, Reels are actually dropping down. And as a side note, not related to this video, video carousels are doing really well. So really good thumb-stopping image, looks like a news headline, and then video stories as a carousel. That's actually doing really well right now. It's actually surpassing Reels. So for example, this is a feature that is being rolled out and tested right now, and it is polls in your captions. Make the questions very simple, right? It doesn't matter. As a side note, we have a brand that we're working with and we've worked with for a long time, but they're just constantly asking, you know, like, who are you cheering for on the Super Bowl? Or, you know, what are you guys doing this weekend? They're just simple questions. Honestly, they're somewhat related, maybe not even related to the actual questions of like their brand, but you could be doing the same thing. You could post an outfit and say, you know, what are you doing this weekend? I'm doing this, I'm doing this. You could have options. So when you have the polls in the comments, what's gonna happen is people stay in there longer, they actually engage, and if you've seen this before in your stories, polls and stories, you get more reach if you have people who engage that way. Same thing for the comments or the caption. If you have that in there and people are actually voting, that's more engagement, which means that people are going to be shown that more, and it actually is pushed more on Instagram. Now, if you're liking this type of content and want to see a part 2 of strategies and things like that, I will make a part 2. Just comment the words part 2 down below and I will make a part 2 to this. Captions. Instagram wants people to stay on your content as long as possible, even if that means they are reading the caption. That still counts. So if they come over from a reel and then the reel is 6 or 8 seconds, they watch it twice, but then the captions or the reel tells them to look at the captions, they'll stay on there longer. Think of captions like, I couldn't put this as like emails or blog posts, YouTube videos, etc. You need to open up a caption with a really good hook to catch attention. And I'm gonna break down how I think that captions should be, say, written for Instagram. First thing, give that hook like I just mentioned. Then give your advice, tell a story, give the substance of the actual post. If you're trying an outfit on, then give the details of that outfit. If you're wearing something that's more specific to a streetwear brand, I keep going back to either the Chiefs or the Christian clothing brand from Texas, like give us the story behind that shirt or details about it. And then always give credit to the creator. So if that's yourself, make sure to tag yourself and then do a call to action that says to follow for more. Because again, Reels or any type of piece of content like that is going to actually be distributed to other places, which means that they're probably not following you, and you need to encourage them to actually follow you. Click on that profile, which is very easy right there, and then to follow you for more. This may be a little controversial, but longer captions are actually better, especially since you'll be giving Instagram more keywords. If you can write in a way that describes what you're actually talking about, you're giving Instagram more data to go off of so they can share with more people who are looking for those keywords as well, who engage with that type of content, to actually get a reach more people. All right, so hold up just 1 second, please. I just want to say that if you are a clothing brand owner and want to jump into the specifics of your brand and how to grow it profitably online, you can schedule a free 45-minute strategy session with us. There are limited spots, so go find a time that works best for you in your calendar in the link in the description down below. Now, I've got to be honest, this new tactic or this hack, if you will, is a no-brainer. It's also something that I've learned recently that has helped out a ton, and it is to use effects with your content. Now, let me show you exactly what that is, but you don't want to lose the quality of your content by putting some odd filter on it. So you need to do it like this. So I'm gonna go over to the reel. I'm gonna create a reel. All right, I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna continue editing my draft. You're gonna hit next here, and then you can hit the effects button, which is like the 3 little stars up there. And you can do the no effect, or like this one right here. It's like, it's gonna make the actual like design of this thing like look weird. So what I would do is I would search over here for, and you can see I already done it already, 4K. And all this is going to do is make it a higher quality. It's still gonna look good, but you're gonna also be able to reach more people because it is a filter, or an effect rather, just like what you would with trending audio. There's trending effects and then trending audio. So this is kind of like a double whammy here. So you can use the trending audio and then go use an actual effect, and this will help you reach more people. Like I said, if you find one that works, then great, use that effect. But if you, at the bare minimum, use the 4K one or something like that, where it just makes it a crisper version of it. Okay, so now this next one threw me for a loop for a little bit too, because there are a lot of mixed signals about hashtags. But if you use these other strategies to grow your Instagram, then the old way of using hashtags is honestly no longer necessary. Before, hashtags were used as a way to reach more people. It's the keywords, and this is absolutely true. So the Instagram hashtag strategy is pretty simple. You want to do 3 to 7 hashtags total. These are used for keywords, meaning that, like, just like I mentioned, you have the description that's going after it, you have effects that are reaching people, you now have trending audio. These hashtags kind of put it together. But what people really mess up on hashtags is they type out something that's too long. So what you really want to do is create a single word to 2 words to 3 words max. Meaning, like, if I was describing this just like they did here, I would do ski or snowboard or winter or holiday, and then you could do something that's like, you know, Breckenridge, Colorado. Like, you could do 1 word, 2 words, 3 words max, but 3 to 7 hashtags total, and that's it. And that's all you need to do. Now that you understand how to reach more people and grow your Instagram account, it's super important. It's time to use that to leverage your ad strategy. Now, go watch this video on exactly how to use Instagram ads to grow your clothing brand right here next. All right, y'all, have a great rest of your day. I will see you next time. And PS, please make sure you hit that subscribe button.